What's up, y'all? It's Kilo. For those of you who aren't subscribed to my my cover song channel, I just did another cover song on my channel. That's why my voice is kind of because that one took a lot out of me. I just now got done recording it. So it's been a little bit. Good to see y'all again. Some of y'all have been checking out my clothing store and stuff. I don't know if anybody's bought anything yet. I haven't checked that out. I mean, some of it's kind of pricey. I think all I got right now is like 2 men's shirts, a pair of shoes, and a ladies' shirt. And I was going to do some hats, but the kind of hat that I want to do, there's 2 choices of hats. There's like this real cheap little deal, you know, with the plastic behind it, buttons, and one of them cheap things, or it's one of them things where the picture of me is going to be a patch sewn on there. But in order to do that, I have to pay $25 first. And I'm not just, you know, made of money, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those, like, I mean, you know, I make money on YouTube, you know, and I got a day job, and I'm not one of them, you know, one of them, you know, stuck up, look down their nose at you type of people, you know, like when you're 17 working at McDonald's, you know, you got them people coming in there, give me a cheeseburger, yep, I'm just made of money, ooh, what's this, I can wipe my butt with this, you know, it's not quite like that for me, but I think it's some pretty cool stuff. I'm going to be working on, you know, getting some new patterns laid out for that shite. Here recently on YouTube, I've been doing I've been going in a different direction. Instead of watching a lot of my subscriptions stuff, which I always do, I've been watching like a lot more documentaries and stuff. And like I watched the documentary on the Columbine shooting, and then like a documentary on 9/11. I didn't know this. This is crazy. Did you know a lot of the people died from the Twin Towers because there were automated voices coming through the speakers telling everybody to stay in their seats? Really? No! If a plane hits the building I'm in, fuck you! I'm not staying in my seat. I don't care how much I make an hour. No, that ain't happening. Been getting into watching a lot of movies and stuff, like Secret Window. That's my favorite movie. And like, yeah, like I said, the Columbine shooting, man, I've been thinking about writing a song about, you know, how, you know, violence in the world and shit like that, because you don't really pay attention to it. And I remember the day that Columbine happened. I remember the day that 9/11 happened. Both of those incidents, which were really big, you know, I didn't think much of them. When Columbine happened, I just get home from school, and my grandmother, I live with my grandparents. My grandmother said, there's been a school shooting, and I remember looking at the news and just thinking, whatever. You know, I was 11 years old at the time. 9/11 happened, man, I'll never forget that. That was crazy. Like, see, I don't know what it's called in every state, but where I live, it's called I-STEP. The test that you do in school, where you go, I think you do it once every 2 or 3 years, just to see where you're at or whatever. Well, it's like a big important test that is like a big important test. So they didn't let none of us know what was going on at school. The rumors started to seep through a little bit, but I remember a couple students said something like, man, did you hear we're going to be in like a World War III or something like that? And I'm, what are you talking about, you know? And I get home and I hear about this. And at the time, let's see, when 9/11 happened, I was 13, 12, 13, something like that. And so I'm not driving at the time. So I had a skateboard, and I got a gas station like a mile away from my house. So I skateboarded up to the gas station. And at the gas station, man, there was easily 70 cars piled in this parking lot. I had to pick up my skateboard and weave through all the cars just to get in the store, like lined up at these gas stations. Like, it was mayhem. And still, I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, you know, that's cool. Hold on, let me pick my money up off the ground. I've been wanting to do that silly little skit for a while. Oh yeah, I'm rich, biatch. But yeah, but I've been thinking about, that's probably, what I'm going to write my next original song about. Violence in the world, you know, and at the time when these things happened, I remember I was a younger kid, not really grasping the meaning of it, because, you know, I was young, my mind was narrow, and if it wasn't affecting me right here, right now, that I could physically see or be aware of, at such a young age, it didn't matter to me. It was affecting me, but I didn't know, because, you know, at that age, you don't know what the value of spending $1 is, or you know, or anything like that. So, a kid, you know, I didn't, you know, and then just the other day, I got to thinking, I don't know what the hell got me to, you know, but, and like I would never, I don't think I would ever own a real gun. I don't think. I mean, I would scare tactic, and like I didn't have this plan. That was seriously just sitting there. Scare tactic. This ain't real. It's like 5 pounds, and it looks real, and it's heavy as hell. It's a BB pistol. It's not real. It's not loaded either. Man, if I pulled this on you, you might be able to tell. If you know what you're looking at, if you know a lot about guns, you know, or just if you have a gun, if I pulled it at you, you might be able to tell. And even if you could, I could, bang, I could bash, ooh, boy, that would, But, you know, I don't think I would, I don't know, I might. I got my daughter who is due in 1 month from tomorrow. And maybe I might buy a gun then. Maybe. I don't know. But, man, just violence has never been my thing. It's never been my thing. Hatred and, I mean, everybody gets pissed off, you know. But YouTube, this is my place of peace. You know, this shit, it's ridiculous. I mean, I might use it for funny whenever I get off my lazy ass and decide to start editing again. I'm like, you know, kind of like I shat on you, pow, 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 this little fake ass gun. But, you know, just for, you know, the effect of it. But, oh man, you know, just like YouTube is my place of peace. This is what I do. I talk to you guys to, you know, release, because this really isn't how my everyday life is. I don't act any different on camera, really, at all. I could, but this is my place of peace. Come to just express a lot of things that either I don't feel like talking about or nobody gives a shit about unless you're watching it on YouTube. Because it's like, oh really? I'm just sitting here talking to a camera, you know? I could be sitting here talking to you one-on-one and you wouldn't give a shit. But when hundreds of people, sometimes thousands of people, depending on my video, all across the world see my shit, you know, and then I don't know what about, it's a little bit more interesting at that point, you know. But yeah, this video wasn't really planned, I guess. I just haven't done it in a while. I talked to, oh, what's your name? I don't even know how to pronounce his first name in real life, but Dr. Resurrection. I talked to him on Facebook. He Facebook chatted me, and he was telling me that I upload a little bit too much, and I got to thinking, yeah, I do. I was making up for a lot of the videos I had to take down, so I was like throwing them out day by day by day, and they were only getting like maybe 50, 60 views a piece, you know, because I was tossing them out there. And he said, just try doing it like maybe once or twice a week. So I did, and the last couple videos I got have gotten a couple hundred views now. So that's cool, you know. I'll lay off of it a little bit. But how did y'all like that Love Kills Slowly song? I actually got a lot more love for that one than I thought I would. But I'm starting to have a lot of fun with with you know, the new direction that I'm taking now. And like I said, this video wasn't planned. This right here was my YouTube station temporarily. This room's about to be taken over. There's a shitload of bedrooms in this house that I live in, and I don't live alone. This house is crowded. But I'm probably about to get in a new YouTube station here at some point. Probably going to be buying a new computer and hopefully some video editing software within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll see where the direction goes then. I think that's about it.